My name is Daisy, and I am an organizer with the George Wiley Center. Every day, people call and come into the George Wiley Center, desperate for help, living in fear, harassed by National Grid to pay bills that they can't afford. Each year, over 20,000 shutoffs are imposed on households in Rhode Island, a shocking number for our small state. We hear the stories of people struggling to survive without the basic need of utility service. And I'm sure most of you wouldn't want to imagine what it's like to live days, weeks, months, and even years without heat or electricity. Many people come to the George Wiley Center because they want help paying their bills. We turn shame that people often feel about not being able to pay the bills into blame, directed at the corporate billionaires that are responsible for the high cost of utilities. Rhode Island is one of the most expensive places for utilities in the country. At the George Wiley Center, we teach people about our rights. Rights we have won over decades. Rights that the George Wiley Center and Henry Shelton and many others have helped win. Rights that we must all continue to defend and push to make stronger. National Grid continues to refuse our reasonable request to bring back the percentage income payment plan to Rhode Island. A percentage income payment plan, also known as PIP, allows for people to pay a fair and affordable rate based on income rather than a regressive rate that doesn't consider people's economic circumstances. Rhode Island was one of the first states to have PIP planned for several years back in the late 1980s. It worked well then, and we need it back now. By not working with us to bring back PIP, National Grid is stealing from the poor's pockets. Every month that National Grid stalls bringing back PIP to low-income households, they pay thousands and thousands of dollars that they shouldn't be paying because this program isn't in place. National Grid are reverse Robin Hood, stealing from low-income households, taking from our families in our neighborhoods across the state who have the lowest income or no incomes. The George Wiley Center was here at Waterfire last year when National Grid was the sponsor, and we are here again to say it is time to stop this corporate looting of our friends. Last year, we went to Waterfire because Tim Horan, the Rhode Island COO for National Grid, did not provide sufficient response to our letter requesting support to bring back the PIP program. Still to this day, we haven't heard any rebuttal that makes sense as to why they are opposing to this important plan that would prevent from unfair terminations of utilities. We need National Grid to immediately agree to support the proposal for PIP that is based on sound policy. This year, we're happy to be joined by members of the United Steelworkers who work for National Grid, climate justice activists from the Providence BSA. We know that in order to fight injustice, we need to combine our forces and organize the unorganized. Since last year, hundreds of people have written letters demanding PIP, and dozens of community groups, ranging from St. Vincent de Paul chapters to the Sierra Club and the Senior Agenda Coalition, have voiced their support to bring back PIP. If your organization would like to sign on, we need your support. We also appreciate it when organizations spread the word about our petitions to their members. You can find the petition on our website or at tinyurl.com/PIP Rhode Island. The George Wiley Center is a grassroots organizing project with a long track record on victories won through the power of the people. But we can do even more with your support and involvement. We need your support. Can you help us by giving rights to members and people who are facing shutoff, who want to come to actions and meetings to make our voices heard? We need your assistance with phone banking our members and with door-to-door neighborhood outreach. Invite us to your organization or church to learn how to exercise the rights we have won in order to prevent shutoffs. restore utilities, and fight for better policies. If you can't volunteer your time and skills, please help us to pay our bills to keep our doors open. We need your financial support in order to print flyers, to spread the word, and to keep our computers working to make sure that we keep making an impact on issues that impact working class and communities of color. You can go to our website, which is www.georgewileycenter.org, to easily make a donation. I would like to thank everyone here for your leadership and making sure that no more people are shut off needlessly for the benefit of a few. That as we move toward the renewable energy sources, we demand that the basic need of utility service is affordable to all. When Rhode Islanders found out that National Grid was shutting off tens of thousands of neighbors, denying our access to PIP, they are angered. People are shocked to find that the good policy choices are not being made and we're not being listened to. Our voices together become so loud that they don't have a choice but to join us as we say, bring back PIP! Bring back PIP! Bring back PIP! I would like to thank and introduce our Executive Director, Camilo.